Welcome to lesson 89, vertical angles. In this lesson, I'm going to use our knowledge of supplementary angle pairs, and we're going to be able to identify those supplementary angles when two lines intersect and use patterns to describe a new angle pair, vertical angles. We're going to create equations that represent the situation, and our EE skills will be used to solve for the unknown angles. We're going to use what we know about supplement and supplementary angles to learn about vertical angles. And what I'm going to show you in this one is I'm going to actually show you how with this 119 I can find every other angle in this image, and then I'm going to highlight which ones are vertical angles. All right, so I know that these two make a straight line 180 degrees. So I can figure out that this angle is equal to 61. Now that I have the 61, I can figure out these two angles. And let's think about this for a little bit. I'm kind of doing the reverse job. I'm doing the reverse. So I had 180 minus 119 gave me 61. Now I'm doing 180 minus 61. It's a fact family. I have another fact family here. I'm getting 119. So do we need to do the same math to figure out what this angle would be? So we know it's a supplement, they're supplementary. So what would this missing angle be? We already know it's going to be 61. So stop for a minute. I want you to take a look, and what do you see, what do you notice when you have about the angles when two lines intersect? Do you see it? Do you notice that the opposites, the angle on the other side, they're the exact same? We call these vertical angles. So these are vertical angles, and these are vertical angles. Vertical angles are created when two lines intersect. So if I have this line and this line, I have two pairs of vertical angles. Here and here. They're just created. That means that those two angles are going to be congruent. So those are going to be our facts. Vertical angles are congruent. And we have two sets when lines intersect. So that's the great thing, that as soon as you see two lines, if I told you this was 50, then you'd automatically know that this one was 50. You wouldn't have to do all the math. If you're unsure and you want to try it, sure, you can just go and say, all right, 50 plus what makes 180, 130, and you're going to get the same relationship here. 50 plus 130, 50 plus 130. So if you'd like to do all the math work, you can, but I'd also really suggest we be able to recognize vertical angles, and that will help us find congruent angles and fill out a lot of our work more quickly. Hit pause and jot this down into your notes. So let's use what we know about vertical angles to figure out angles 1, 3, and 4. Again, all you have to do is look and recognize where do you see vertical angles. So if this is 43, then we know this is 43. And I can use that to figure out the supplement. So I'm just going to do 180 minus 43, and I get 137. So if this one is 137, then I know that this one is 137 because they are also vertical angles. Okay, Math Marvels, that's it for our second example of today. Let's get you into your checkpoint and into independent practice. I will see you in the next lesson. Take care.